Okay, so I've dropped the turn the brightness up a bit. I've just dropped the kids off to school. We've got 1 week off work, so I'll come back home. No, it's Monday anyway, so I won't be at work normally today anyway. We come back home, so I've had a banana this morning already, and I'm now going to have a hot drink. I was thinking about having some porridge, but I think I prefer to have toast, especially now I've got these. I've got small toast again, about 400-gram loaf. Show you my toast, a small toast, whereas I had just had big toast, which is alright, but it was just one piece for Healthy Extra B. Whereas now when you've got two, you can kind of have two different. It makes you feel like you've got more toast really. So I'll have, but I don't have any Marmite left, so I don't know what I'll have on the other piece. I think I might have a scrap of Marmite left. Anyway, at the moment I'm going to have a hot drink, cafe coffee with almond milk. So today, I went to sleep last night. It was about 1:30 by the time I was asleep, and kind of woke up about 7. So I haven't had a lot of sleep, but I have had 6 hours or so. So I feel a bit groggy, but not too bad. And I'm very much aware that this is why I don't do sugar and I don't do caffeine, because I know that when I used to have sugar and caffeine, that I would need a lot more sleep, and I would struggle a lot more if I used to think that having sugar and caffeine would help keep me awake and help me through a day that was tricky if I hadn't had no sleep. But no, it's a lot easier to do a day with not a lot of sleep when I've had no caffeine or no sugar. So we're going to go for a run in a bit, but I'm going to have some breakfast and just sit down a little bit. Don't know whether to do a bit of homework at the same time, kind of just have it open, but I think I might end up having to do too many things at once. But I think it's a good idea if I do a bit more. I've got to do some sewing for my daughter because it's her birthday on Friday, and I'm going to do her a badge. She'd like a cat badge with 10 on it. So I'm going to do a bit of sewing. I don't think I should do that at the same time as breakfast, otherwise it'll be quite dirty. But I might try and make a start on that tonight once the kiddies are in bed. Anyway, that's some rambling. I'm going to do a video of just kind of letting you know so that you can understand the sort of pressures that are on me at the moment, and also helps me understand the kind of, if I voice the pressures that are on me, then it makes it less likely that I'm going to get worried and nervous. And then if I get worried and nervous, then I end up eating kind of to calm myself down. So I'm just sort of letting it all out so that then I can move on and actually be functional in the day rather than just worried. But I'm going to take a video of my food when I eat it. Okay, so I've got 2 pieces of small loaf wholemeal toast, 400 grams from One Healthy Extra B. I've got on one half I've got 4.5 sins of peanut butter, which is 15 grams. I've got Marmite on the other little scraping, and I've got Satsuma on the peanut butter one, and no fruit on the Marmite one. And I've also got a couple of extra, actually they're not Satsumas, I think they're easy peelers, but I'll just check to see what the variety is. Clementines. So there's basically 3 on the plate because there's 2 unpeeled and one peeled on my peanut butter toast. And then I've also got a decaffeinated coffee with almond milk. And I'm just, I've got my laptop open and just going to do a little bit of work on my homework and just see what I can get done. See you in a bit. Hello, so I've just had a shower after I ran. It's about 1:45. I need to leave about 10 to 3 to pick up the kids, so we've got just about 50 minutes, 5 minutes to cook and eat our breakfast, which I have plenty of time. It'll be cooked within 20 minutes, so it doesn't take long to eat food. And so basically I've had some milk in a decaffeinated coffee. I'm going to count it towards my Healthy Extra A. And yeah, I'm going to have some sausages with my cooked breakfast, which will be 2 sins. So having the vegetarian sausages, vegetarian Cumberland meat-free sausages style. So it'll be 6.5 sins, including the peanut butter this morning. Okay, it's in a bit. So just got some cooked breakfast. So I've got gherkins, sausages. There's 2 sausages here, so it's 6.5 sins. I've also got a leftover bit of burger, which is the 2 for half a sin. So it's, well, I don't know, 1/8 of a sin, so it's pretty negligible. Some new potatoes, sauteed new potatoes, a slice of half a Healthy Extra B, so it's 1.5 Healthy Extra Bs. I'm going to count 7 sins, including that little piece of burger, so I think that's right, yeah, so 7 sins, 1.5 Healthy Extra Bs so far today. Hiya, we've just come back from Benji's dance class, and I am just cooking the kiddies and my partner a bit of freezer tea. They've got waffles and beans and a vegetarian, like a veggie burger. You know, one of those ones that's kind of got like vegetables on the inside and on the outside is kind of breadcrumbs. I'm not going to eat that. I don't know if I'm very hungry. I've had a pear before we went to dance class. I'm quite tired. So I think what I'm going to do is, just while that's cooking, I'm just going to have a sit down just for a little bit and just have a mini chill out. I'm going to make myself a hot drink. I don't know if I'm very hungry, but what I might do is have one of those Go Ahead bars, because I've had 7 sins so far, and I could have a Go Ahead bar. I might have this Go Ahead Goodness bar, cocoa and hazelnut raw fruit bar with oats and nuts. I might do that, which would be my 5.5, so it'd be 7 excuse me, 12.5, it'd be 12.5 sins, which might be nice. Nice to have one of those and a piece of fruit. Those same as fruit, well, clementines are pretty good, so probably have that. Probably have a drink of water as well. My little handies are going in, so I think that's what I'm having. So I'll have one of these, 5.5 sins, take me to 12.5 sins. I haven't got any almond milk, so I don't know what to do about the hot drink situation. I might just have it with milk again anyway, because I wouldn't have used my Healthy Extra A allowance in my milk today, so I'll have a hot drink. Just have a little chill out for me a bit while dinner's cooking, and then I'll just got to watch kind of being too hungry and being caught out later, so I think I'm going to take my break time now. So see you in a bit. I'm just letting you know what I've eaten up to this point. I had a pear, I had decaffeinated coffee with almond milk, no, decaffeinated coffee with just some milk, and I also had a caffeinated coffee. I just had one before it heads up to bed. I'm not going to have any more this evening. Just had one. And I also had a piece of bread with baked beans and cucumber. So that's my 2 healthy extra Bs done for the day, and I'm on 12 and a half sins, and I think I'm there with that. But I'm getting a bit hungry again now. I'm going to stay up for a little bit and do a bit of sewing. I might do some homework tonight, but I did do some this morning, so I should be okay if I just do some sewing. If I finish my sewing, then I'll do some more homework. But I'm hungry now, so I'm going to have to think about what I'm going to eat for some more food. I do have, if I do want some more sausages, I've still got 2.5 sins worth. So I could have an oat cake for 2.5 sins, or I could have a couple of sausages. But I'm just having a little think about what I want for an evening meal. So when I've figured out what I'm going to eat, I will video it and let you know. But just thought I'd let you know what I've eaten so far. Excuse me. So I've just gone for some pasta with some veg. So I've got peppers, sweet corn and mushrooms. They're all just frozen veg, and I have, with that, I've sort of put salt and pepper, garlic granules, paprika and some oregano, and just kind of cooked it up in a frying pan and then just put it with some pasta. So I'm just going to have that. I've done sort of twice as much as this sort of portion, so I can always have a bit more if I'm a bit more hungry. I've also popped some Ingavita yeast flakes. It's 5 grams for 1 sin. Yeah, so I've got Ingavita yeast flakes with B12 just on the pasta. I've used maybe, I don't know, half a gram, so it's a very small amount I've used there, just a little sprinkling. I've got decaffeinated coffee with almond milk, and I've also put in, I've had another helping of pasta, and I've also put in here some pickled onions.